If you're interested in starting YouTube, this is the video for you. Stay tuned. All right, so everybody enjoys YouTube. Everybody loves looking at it, watching it for the funny videos. People are very interested in starting to produce and recreate their own YouTube channels. What I'm trying to do today is to provide you with the bare necessity of what you need to actually start a YouTube channel. So I'm gonna put the video together and I'm gonna show it to you, and then we're gonna go step by step on how you can create a YouTube channel, the steps that you can take to make your YouTube channel, and the actual tool, so to speak, that is going to help you along your way when you want to create content. So stay tuned. We'll be back. Ba-da-bop. You already know. Okay, so you're trying to start a YouTube channel and you really want to know what the basics of things that you need, right? Of course, you need a name for your channel. That's the first thing. What do you want to call it, right? Then you need a niche. Now this part is even harder than making a name because, say for instance me, I'm restructuring my YouTube channel because I realized that having certain niches gives your channel more viewability. I don't know if that's the right word, but we're gonna use it anyway. So like say if I'm into pigs, like this guy right here. I don't really wanna touch him, he's a little furry. But if I'm into pigs like him, and then say I have speedboats on my channel, you're gonna be like, I only want to see pigs. I don't want to see speedboats. So it might influence your desire to watch the channels. So after the name of your channel, you want to have a niche. Now a niche is just a specific area that you want to do work in.
I think I'm big niche.
Come back to me, please. Thank you. Let's just call a niche an area of interest, right? Now let's just say, hypothetically speaking, you're into cars, right? So there's a niche inside of the car niche. There's many niches inside a broader niche. So let's say photography. I'm into photography and videography, but those are very broad niches. What kind of photography do I like? Well, I like a little bit of nature photography. I like food photography. I like portraits, and I like car photography. Those are the niches that I like in particular. Now you might like something else, but sticking to just photography makes it a little more broad. But if you narrow the niche down to a subset of what the greater niche is, it draws a specificity of viewership. So what that means is I'm using a lot of college words.
Mom says when I wear this badge, you're supposed to treat me like a man of the law.
But being specific helps people who are trying to search specific things find you. That's the simplest way for me to put it. So when you're looking into your niche, which you probably should do first before your name, you should find out what you're interested in. What are you interested in? What type of content you want to create for your channel? That's the most important thing. Even more important than the name is the kind of content you want to create for the channel. Once you've narrowed it all the way down, you have your niche, you have your name. Now it's the tool part. I'm not even going to get to creating the content. It's just the basic setup. Tools. What tools are needed? A device to record. You need an editing software. And that's really only it. Now, a lot of people get into this debate whether you should go and spend $400 on a DSLR or a camera, or, you know, spend a little bit of money. I'll say, listen to me. Your cell phone is more than enough for you to be able to create. Especially if you have an upgraded phone, if you have like an iPhone X or 10, well that's 10, but 8, SE, any of the newer phones past the 7 have great cameras. So you're gonna be able to create a lot of great content without having to purchase anything. But a very important thing that people don't know is that people who watch the YouTube videos, they don't really care about the quality. The only people that care about the quality are the extremists, like the purists, and the people creating the video. For the most part, those are the only people who, you know, if a video's quality is like trash, of course nobody's gonna want to watch it. Watch it. But I'm saying for the most part, your viewers don't really care about quality, they care about the content. So when you're trying to make the video all pretty and beautiful and have all type of effects and all of that, like that's nice, but most people, the average person, they just want to watch the video. Get to the video and show me what you got to do, tell me what you got to say, and let me get the hell out of here.
So was that a good decision? Do you like this? Do you like what's happening right now? Is everybody staring at you?
That's the basic principle of YouTube. You just want to search, hey, how do I make a YouTube channel? This video pops up. I'm trying to get to it as fast as I can because you don't really have a lot of time, or you don't want to pay attention that long to get to the point. You want to know how the F do I set it up. The three things that you need is your niche, you need a name, and you need your tools. The most important tools is a recording device, an editing device, and some sort of tripod. The reason I say the tripod is because you can't hold your camera, and you don't want to, let me show you something. You don't want to rest your phone up here if you can avoid it. Like if you're doing a hair channel, for instance, and I'm facing this way, this might be perfect for my setup, right? Because I'm not going to be moving around, I'm not trying to pan, I'm not doing any of that. I'm just doing a face, and that's it. So depending on what your niche is, how they shoot their videos, this might be okay. So you might not need a tripod. But let's say, hypothetically speaking, you were on the move and you wanted to record something. That's what having a tripod is very useful for. Now you don't have to have a 55-inch. You can have something as small as this right here. Even though this one's he's a little handicapped right now because he usually has three wheels. He got snapped off a little while. He's been abused. But this is a very good tripod because it's flexible. You can do a lot of things and da-da-da-da's with this kind of tripod. I had bought another one recently. That one's no name brand. This one is called Bond 10. I'll leave a link in the description below if you're interested in checking this one out. So just like I said, having a tripod with your phone can be very helpful for situations. So yeah, they're pretty much standard. These type of tripods, they're called, like, I think they're like monkey tripods or something like that. This one's called a flexible tripod. Yeah, this actually looks a little bit better than this one, a little bit more higher quality. But I'll test it out a little bit later. If you want to go spend money on tools for your YouTube channel, the first thing you should do is invest in a tripod, a good tripod. I think this was about $15, $20, not a big investment, and it's gonna last me at least a year, depending on how often I use it, but these last long. I had this since 2017, and it just broke, I'd say earlier this year, but I hadn't needed to use this, so I was okay. Editing software, very important thing. There's a lot of editing softwares. Me, I'm a computer guy. I'm a laptop computer guy. I don't edit and use and do things on the phone. Even though the phone makes things a lot more easy and simplistic and quick, I'm a little bit old school in that way. I prefer to go on the computer, chop, edit, get it to where I really want it to be. I think functionality of a lot of the editing softwares on your phone may not be as advanced as what you can do on a computer, but I could be wrong. And there's some people who say, hey, they live and they die by editing on their phone. If this is helpful for you, and I'm sure there's a lot of free apps, check some of those apps out. I particularly like to edit in Final Cut in Adobe, just because that's what I know. That's what I started on iMovie, and it started to become limited in what I could do, moved to Final Cut, and I use Adobe from time to time. Investing in a good editing software can be very helpful when you're trying to get your content together. So those three things, your niche, your name, and your tools, are what you really need to start your YouTube channel. Now, if you're really interested in the actual setup, I'm gonna do another video about the YouTube thing, because I've had a lot of people ask, what the hell? A lot of older people who are not really tech savvy, and some people who are scared to start a YouTube channel. So yeah, those are the three things I would say to start out your YouTube channel. You don't really need that much. And I've been talking too much. I've been talking for 10 minutes already, so I'm sure you're tired of me. I'm gonna end the video. Please follow me, CinaMatics Media, CinaMatics Videos, CinaMatics Photography. I'll come back with another video on actually how to set up your YouTube channel, and that'll be it. Till next time.
it.